And welcome back to Stationeers with me, 54 Bear, where I am trying something a little bit new. We're back on Europa, taking a break from Mimas, and we are trying a brutal start. Now the thing with Mimas is starting location can be key. So not great here, so we'll move a little over there. And I will do that in a minute, because the first thing we're going to need to do is, you guessed it, mining. Right, I'll keep that with me just because it has a battery. Everything else can go walkabout. This can go there, that can go there, that can go there, that can go there. Don't know how useful this is going to be. I had tried Brutal Mimas before. Brutal Europa before. But I had a mod installed that significantly affects the solar generation. It's called the Real Solar Irradiance, and it boosts the power output of the solar panels on the Moon and Mars, but I believe it significantly nerfs the amount you get on Europa and Mimas. I don't actually know. On my Brutal Mimas I did some reasonable testing. I won't say it was like exhaustive, but it seemed the maximum I would get would be 63, 64 watts for each solar panel. And I have a feeling in the default game you get more than that. So I've disabled the mod and I'm starting again. So when I say starting again, of course you guys wouldn't have seen that. I had 5 hours worth or so of brutal start on Europa ready to go. I was doing some edits on it when I said I was just playing around on the Moon and realized that this mod was actually getting in the way. So my entire premise was based on the fact that solar was next to useless here. Okay, so I'm going to want some copper. Where's my starting gear? Oh god, I've lost it already. Oh, well there's the pod. Right, okay, so yeah, but you should have time to go around this mountain. Yeah, so I may not upload that at all. This may be the series. Now, with not using solar, or basically not getting much from it, I was working almost entirely off of either wind turbines or the solid fuel generator once I was able to get that built. And you can work that way, but as a playthrough I recognize that save might be flawed because the power output of the solar panels is seriously nerfed. I believe you can get at a maximum 200 watts in the vanilla game, and I was getting about 60. Whoops, don't really want silver. Well, I'll take it. But regardless, the starting approach is going to be the same. We're going to go do a bum rush for steel, or well, for the furnace, so we can get cheaper smelting, and the hot gases would be useful, but they're not super necessary. Basically everything that goes in the furnace will end up getting vented out fairly quickly. Right, I will get a little more gold as it's here. I could really do with more iron, and right, that'll do for that. I've course, shadow of the mountain, can't see diddly squat. Doesn't appear to be much around here anyway. Gold up on that hill. Right, so this gives me a good opportunity to see where the sun goes down and how likely we are to be able to benefit from it or not. So sunrise will be there. Well, isn't that a beautiful view? Damn, we should build up on that. Bang. In fact, that's what we will do. Okay. Now, one of the reasons for leaving that backpack slot empty was we'll set fire to this, put it in our underpants, and not worry about safety code violations. Right, I need those for certain, and the rest of this stuff can go in the backpack. Now, it turns out this portable solar thing may actually be useful. I'd assumed that it wasn't. Okay, so where was that hill we were going to go up? Damn. That one, I think. Probably wasting time. Let's see what's up here. Oh, it's a very small hill. Yeah. Widen the field of view so I can see a little better. Yeah, that's a real pointy little bugger, isn't it? That may not be a smart idea. Alright. We will just build down here like a good boy. I don't know what the field of view reset button is now. They've changed it. Right, so I will want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 behind it. I think that'll be good enough to start with. Iron sheets. Helps if you've got the tool belt open. I seem to be getting increased jetpack drift when welding and digging on Europa. More than I remember, but I've been stuck on Mimas for so long, I kind of forgotten what it's like to have an atmosphere. Oh! I think I might have welded my frame under there. Okay. Drop that. Yeah, I welded my frame under it. Not a good start. What the hell did I do? Oh, jeez. I'm just screwing up everything at the moment. Right, there's flares definitely need those. Okay, after much dithering and futzing about. Futzing is a very technical Stationeers term, by the way, in case you hadn't picked up on it. We are kind of ready. So production package, that's the one we want. And of course the frames are in the wrong place. So this will live just there. That needs to go. Not that I really want to keep it. But what the hell. Power package. That will live right there. Crowbar it open, because the next thing we'll pick up is the battery. And we'll plug it in. To the furnace. Thusly. Throw this switch, chuck in some iron, and we are at last off to the races. Right, that can go down there. Right, that's the auto lathe and stuff, not worried about that. That can go there, turn it on, bring this over here. Right, the wind turbine will go exactly there, not centered. Solar panel will go right there. And it's one piece of glass will go there. And we need to get that cabled in. So there. Actually we'll do a power thing like that. Of course now it's very difficult to tell where the power cables are, as it's all brilliant red. Okay, so we'll be getting a little bit of power from that. I can chuck in some copper, get that started. This can move. This can go here, and well, we'll just lob a few things on the ground here, which I'm carrying around, which I don't really need at the moment. They're just getting in the way. Right. So production package, put that down here. Auto lathe, right there. Don't like it when the boxes continue to move by themselves. Okay, one auto lathe done. Just needs to be cabled in. So, whoops. Now I'll do a three-piece section like that, or a three-way junction like that, so I can rough in the cabling for the electronics printer, which will be the next one. As most important thing is power, and for that we are going to need the solid generator, which comes out of the electronics printer. Don't want to. You may have noticed I have not done the ritual lobbing of the pickaxe. That is quite deliberate. I don't know that we will need it, but there is definitely a non-zero chance. Now whilst I'm waiting for that, I will right click each of my power tools and drag its little doohickey up here. So if I do need to swap batteries, I can do so relatively easily. And there's also one in the tablet. Right, so it gives me access to grab things in a hurry should I need to. Right, we'll do the 2 gold. I will need 1 silicon. And there's the button. Close those off. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Right, I can hopefully, well actually before I even start this, let me see what the battery situation is. 39. Probably not enough, but we can get it started. We just have to be very careful. Oh, what? Oh, yes. It was not built at the time that the thing was needed. Right, did the silicon go in there? Yes, it did. Right, so 1 silicon will give me 2 plastic sheets, which is what I'm going to need to finish up the electronics printer. And the other thing with the electronics printer is you can also add more wind turbines. However, they are a little bit pricey on gold. 5 gold each, I seem to recall. Right, so solar is coming. I need a free hand to check the battery level. 24, we will swap it out with a tablet, just to be safe. Oy. Get past here. Right, so this I will tilt down to 50 degrees. And I will angle it a little left, like that. So sunrise will be roughly where the pointer is, I think, and it will go up and settle just there. As I said, I don't expect to get a lot, but at this stage of the game, every little bit helps. I may actually print another wind turbine before I do the solid generator, just so I've got stuff that's going all the time. Not that it generates an awful lot. Anyway, these episodes are going to be short. I'm going to try and keep them to a day, maybe 2, so the episodes will be either 20 or 40 minutes or something close to that. When I first tried, or my first successful run that I recorded on A Brutal Start Here was, I think there's 5 episodes and they're close to an hour each. So let's get the plastic sheets done. I can get this welded up in the meantime. Get the cable in, and just in time for sunshine. Okay, and screwdriver. Right, let's see, what are we actually getting? 130 watts, yeah, so it is considerably more than the 60 maximum that I'd been able to get before. So yeah, solar may not be as useless as I had first thought. Right. Oh, actually, I do need it turned on. I can't remember all the stuff that we have. Right, so that should be picking up charge. This one is a little low, so I'll put it in here. I will do the rest of that whilst we can. So I've got 30 iron and 40 copper. And I do have 19 gold, so okay, I am going to go for the furnace. Oops, wrong one. Oh, Jesus. Not another arc furnace. Right, so that'll only make one. That's good. That should be able to track it. This is generating just over 200 watts. That's marvelous. Time to go mining. Okay, you know what? I will call it there for episode 1. And if you think you might find this interesting, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next one. 54 Bear out.